Episode 5 of 1923 Season 2, titled Only Gunshots to Guide Us, is a tense and emotional chapter that sees its key characters inch closer to their destinies, each pushed to their limits by the harsh realities of the world they live in. From Texas to Montana and down toward the Mexican border, the episode continues to explore themes of justice, survival, and revenge. Spencer Dutton, now traveling solo after being separated from Alexandra, finds himself in Amarillo, Texas, after surviving a deadly train ambush in the previous episode. His presence quickly raises suspicion due to the firearm he carries. Marshall Myra Fawcett, played by Jennifer Carpenter, detains him for questioning. Though Spencer cooperates, his vague explanation about heading to Montana, combined with recent violence in that region, keeps Fawcett wary. However, Spencer's military past works in his favor. When Marshall Fawcett contacts the local Montana sheriff, she learns that Spencer is a decorated soldier and that his family has suffered greatly at the hands of corrupt ranchers. Recognizing that Spencer is not a criminal but a man on a mission for justice, she not only releases him but even helps him arrange further travel. Spencer soon learns that his brother's killers are still at large, reigniting his determination. His quiet grief begins to give way to rage as he steels himself for the inevitable confrontation awaiting him in Montana. Meanwhile, Alexandra, separated from Spencer after being robbed and stranded, is desperately trying to make her way back to him. With no money and no clear plan, she ends up working as a waitress aboard a train in exchange for food. It seems like a temporary solution until things take a dark turn. While serving food, Alexandra is harassed and assaulted by a man named Bernard. In a moment of desperation and self-defense, she retaliates physically and is promptly arrested. However, two fellow passengers, Hillary and Paul, witness the incident and fiercely advocate on her behalf. With their help, the truth comes out, and Bernard is arrested instead. Though Alexandra is released, she remains stranded when the train service is suspended due to weather. Thankfully, Hillary and Paul extend their kindness further by offering her shelter until she can figure out her next move. Though her path is uncertain, Alexandra remains committed to finding Spencer. Her journey is symbolic. She is battling not just the physical obstacles of distance and danger, but also the emotional toll of separation and vulnerability. Far from civilization, Tiana Rainwater continues her harrowing journey toward freedom with her father, runs his horse, and their ally, Pete Plenty Clouds. The trio is attempting to reach Mexico to escape the authorities pursuing Tiana after her violent rebellion against the Catholic boarding school system. But trouble finds them. While scouting ahead, Pete encounters Marshall Kent and Father Renault. The tension quickly escalates into a violent standoff. Gunfire erupts, and the scene cuts out without confirming who survives the shootout. This cliffhanger leaves Pete's fate uncertain, intensifying the suspense. It is a stark reminder that even in the wild, where law and order are thin, danger is never far behind. Back in Montana, Donald Whitfield and Banner Creighton are busy furthering their sinister plans. Whitfield directs Banner to dispose of a body, likely evidence from a previous encounter, somewhere it won't be found. It is clear that these two are gearing up for a brutal confrontation with the Duttons. The episode also offers subtle commentary on power and corruption as Whitfield maneuvers behind the scenes to gain more control over the Yellowstone Ranch. Banner, though crude and impulsive, is becoming more deeply entangled in Whitfield's web, and the Duttons' land stands at the center of their ambitions. Only Gunshots to Guide Us is a pivotal episode that skillfully weaves together its characters' personal struggles with the broader themes of legacy, love, and vengeance. As the pieces fall into place for the final stretch of the season, Spencer is closer than ever to coming home, Alexandra refuses to give up, and Tiana remains defiant in the face of oppression. Meanwhile, enemies gather with deadly intent. The storm is coming, and no one will emerge unchanged.